Hey, welcome to the Greater You. I just felt impressed today to do our video a little differently. This symbol you're seeing here is the yin yang symbol. Today I posted about the law of opposites. This is a really important symbol for us at the Greater You. We think about this a lot. Clearly, I've been influenced by a lot of Eastern philosophy in the work that I do. I've been a martial artist studying Eastern styles for many, many years. I started at age 10, off and on, and got really serious about my training in my late teens and have been very consistent ever since, even run a martial arts school on the side. My son helps run the school at this point. It's been a really crazy and cool and fun and exciting endeavor. We love the martial arts and love all that it brings to us, and very grateful for those that have gone before that set the stage for us to learn such cool arts. So for us, the martial arts are much more than just learning how to punch and kick and defend and all that stuff, although those things are fun and important. It's more than just flexibility and body fitness and mental fitness. It's about the heart and the soul of a martial artist. So this yin yang symbol or law of opposite kind of shows there's this light and darkness. There's this duality in life, right? Um, and there's push pull, right? So there's these different concepts that come together, and I felt impressed that I should share this today as our thought for the day for the Greater You to think about how this law of opposition works in our lives. For me, personal little story, I was feeling some discouragement and just difficulty with the work that I do. It is a wonderful work. I've been in this industry since 1999 of mentoring and helping and coaching and counseling, and have a license as a professional counselor and all those things. And I've worked in various aspects of helping people. And it is wonderful work. The joy that comes, the light, that side of the law of opposition or the yin yang that comes from seeing people grow and overcome challenges is the most wonderful thing. It's just so great. But there are moments where you feel discouraged and you just feel down. I've noticed in the last few weeks that some of the clients that we've been working with have just been going through some really huge difficulties. And it's hard as much as we all work on having good boundaries and doing emotional clearing and using the tools that we teach you. There are times where we as practitioners and coaches feel down and feel discouraged. This morning, I was working at getting out from under some darkness that I was feeling and just some sadness from some of the work that I've been doing and some of the challenges that our beloved clients are facing. And I had some really cool spiritual experiences, a series of them, where my own practices of setting intention and prayer and mindfulness and journaling and studying good things brought that light back into my life this morning. And it broke through the darkness, the clouds parted, and that sunlight came back through and touched my heart. So I think what's important to understand as we all navigate the yin yang of our lives and the law of opposite in our lives is that there's going to be times where the darkness feels oppressive and it feels like it's all there is. And that's just never how it really is. That's a kind of an illusion, really. And it's important to understand that the light is always there and that we actually need to experience both. We need to have those moments of sadness to be able to really experience the joy. And for that joy that we experience to feel deeper and more significant, kind of has to have that backdrop of times of sadness or darkness or difficulty. So for me, the takeaway from my experiences of the last week or so is recognizing that that light will always break through, and that there's lots of ways to bring that light. For me, I'm a Christian fellow. I do love Eastern philosophy. I do love a lot of things. I love reading from great authors. I love listening to other great YouTubers that bring light and great experiences. I love studying truth. I love studying even the sciences, things that enlighten the mind and the soul and bringing positivity. So there's a lot of ways to bring that balance back into our lives if we feel like we're straying too far, especially into the dark. I don't know that anyone's really ever felt there's too much light, right? I mean, it's wonderful to feel joy and happiness. But, every vacation is followed by work again, right? And that's that law of opposition. And so it's important to come back to that light and remember that it's always there. And then on that other part of that symbol is noticing that there's a little bit of that dark and a little bit of that light in each side. That's empathy. That's recognizing that if you're in the darkness, allowing the light to come in. And that's also recognizing that when you're in the light, there are people around you that are struggling in the dark. And that it's very important to, connect with those people and have that empathy. So there's your thought for the day. I hope that you can think about this symbol. We've got a lot to teach about this that we'll talk about as we keep creating videos for you. So thank you so much for your time today, and we will talk to you soon.